Hi everyone, Lisa here. So welcome to another What's Up Wednesday. So today I just wanted to show you, I started off with my page is all gessoed. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this one. I do have some leftover paint from this particular page here. So I want to kind of use it up because I don't want it to go to waste. So let me just move this stuff out of the way. So I thought I would do a background and then kind of add some of this tissue paper into it. So let's just kind of, I don't know, let's maybe just add some water and just get going. I just gotta find my paintbrush. Okay, so first of all, I love this page so far. It looks amazing. And I don't know if you can see that shine. That is from, like I said in the beginning, this was for the paint from the previous episode. And I used some, it's the Claudine Helmuth Multi-Medium in the gloss. And I mixed it in with the paint, so it gives it a glossy finish, which looks amazing, but I don't want to cover it up too much because I really love the glossiness to it. So I think to kind of like just let it kind of stand out, well, maybe not. I'm just so worried about covering this up because I just love how this kind of rainbow ombre, it's not really an ombre look, but this variegated look is, I just don't really want to cover it up too much. So now the trick is what to do with it, not to cover it up. So I think what I might do is, I have these stamps out from Tim Holtz, so I might just do some random stamping. The only thing though is I think I'm gonna have to do in StazOn. And I don't have very many colors, and I was going to kind of like do different colors. So what to do? Okay, I'll think of something and then I'll be back. Okay, so I think I figured out what I'm going to do. I mean, I know I'm going to cover up some of this, but I still want to leave a little bit of the glossiness. So what I actually have here is, this is clear gesso. It's actually gesso, but it's transparent. The first time using it, so we'll see how this goes. I could use the matte Shine, the not the Liquitex, but the Claudine Helmuth, just to keep everything really shiny. But I want to kind of see how this stuff works. So I guess, you know, no guts, no glory, so to speak. So I'm just gonna rinse my brush off here, and oops, and then I will glue that down. Okay, so that didn't work. Actually, I tried drying it and it just ended up peeling right off. And I'm not sure if maybe it's because of the glossy nature underneath. So that kind of sucks. So that just goes to prove that sometimes art journals don't turn out the way you expected them to. So now with that being that, I thought I would go to this journal mask here, and I think I'm going to spray some ink. Okay, so I'm going to come in with some black ink. I just think that's going to really kind of spruce things up here. Oh, that looks awesome. Get some drips on here if I can. Okay, now I'm going to go over a couple pages in my art journal here, and I'm just going to maybe open this page up. So I'm just going to take the reverse of this, just flip this over and just squish it right in. Okay, so that doesn't really look like it did much, but it gives me something to kind of work with on my next page. Kind of gives me, you know, almost a little bit of a challenge to work with. So let me just clean up my mess here and I will be right back. Okay, so I decided I want to actually gesso, put a whitewash over this, just kind of push this into the background. I know I didn't want to do that because I wanted to kind of keep the shine on it, but I actually want to take this bird stamp and kind of stamp it over here, but I think I'm gonna have to do it in black ink. I was gonna see about doing it in white, but I don't know if white will work. You know what, let's just try the white first. If it doesn't work, then I can always gesso it, right? Right. So, I need a bigger block. This is all part of learning. This is all for an art journal. So, I guess, you know, when all else fails, just try. What's the worst that can happen? If it doesn't turn out, you know, it doesn't turn out. So, we're going to try this. My white ink is all screwed up. I'm using the Close to My Heart White Daisy. It's a permanent marker ink, and it came apart, so whatever. I'm just going to go like this. And now this is a permanent ink, so you have to make sure you leave time for this to dry, or dry it, you know, or make sure it's really dry. So let's put him up here. I'm just gonna give that some good pressure and just make sure we've got a good image. And he's just kind of ghosted in there. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it again. There, that's a little better. But he still doesn't, like, he's not like white. Okay, so I think lesson learned. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a clear coat over top, and either that or maybe I'll try and salvage it. Okay, let me see what I can come up with and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I actually did this with the white in the background, and then I put the brown over top, and I like that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully take some like a wipe, this baby wipe, and I'm just going to kind of wipe away some of this, if I can, this black ink. And because that's a water-based ink, it should just come right away from the stamp. The white is coming away as well, but I might, that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I just want to wipe some of this ink away and let this bird kind of stand out on its own. Okay, so I wiped that away because I didn't like how it looked. So I'm going to go back to my original thought, and I'm just going to come in with this bird with this black StazOn. Well, actually, it's the archival jet black ink. And I'm just going to stamp over where he is right here. And it's kind of hard to line up just because it's not a clear stamp, but I'm going to make the best of it. Just give it some good pressure, and I like that. Kind of looks like he's all shadowy, so that's okay. And I think I'm just going to Tim Holtz the heck out of this page and just kind of do a whole bunch of stamps. I like this because it kind of looks like a sunset. And it looks like this little bird is kind of peeking in from the side, and this looks like a hill, kind of like a little valley kind of thing. So I'm just going to run with it. I'm just going to totally Tim Holtz the heck out of this page. So the next I'm not going to put this one on a block because I just want bits and pieces of it. I don't want the whole thing. So again, I'm just going to take that ink. I'm going to make it look kind of like a silhouette of everything. So okay, so this is going to be my G page, and it's going to be called Thank Goodness I Figured It Out. I really like how it turned out. It's not my original intention of how it turned out, but I really, really like it. It's very different from all of the other ones that I've done so far. But I loved the rainbow effect of it, and I just wanted to just leave it as it was. So I'm really happy with how it turned out in the end. I finally figured it out. So I guess that's the moral to this lesson is, you know, don't give up on your page. There's always a way to salvage it. It didn't turn out the way I wanted to, but I really love how it turned out. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on What's Up Wednesday. Bye.